How can we protect ourselves when performing an energy treatment, when doing Reiki, and what mistakes should we avoid to prevent contact with undesirable energies? If you don't know me, my name is Berardino Nardella, and I've created dozens and dozens of courses on energy techniques and holistic disciplines for your personal and spiritual growth. In the description you will find the link to my free course, Meditation and its Secrets, in which you will discover how meditation is actually a true energy technique. But now let's get back to today's topic. I have already addressed this topic in previous videos because I consider it very important. I have received many questions about this, so I decided to explore it from different perspectives to help everyone protect themselves both during energy techniques and in daily life, as these protection techniques can be effectively used in everyday situations. One of the main mistakes to avoid, which I've mentioned in some previous videos, is the fear of absorbing negative energies. Fear is exactly what opens the door to these undesirable energies. If I have doubts about what might happen during a treatment, if we fear coming into contact with negative energies, it's always best to protect ourselves, just in case. However, if we are completely confident in ourselves and convinced that nothing negative can happen, we can relax because actually we are already protected. Our self-confidence is, in fact, a protection technique in itself. However, if doubts creep in, it's useful to adopt a protection technique, such as those I've described in previous videos. Even a simple protection technique will help you remain calm without fearing negative energies. Additionally, the higher our vibrations, the more protected we are. If we feel sad, depressed, tired, or ill, it's easier to come into contact with negative energies. That's why we generally shouldn't do Reiki when we are not feeling well. However, in daily life, it may happen that we feel down or drained of energy. In those moments, having a black crystal, such as black tourmaline, can be a very effective protection. Another mistake to avoid is not protecting ourselves when we feel drained of energy. If we are confident in ourselves, as I mentioned earlier, we won't need protection. However, when we feel tired, it's as if we don't have enough energy to protect ourselves. So, in those cases, it's better to use an energetic protection. Another mistake is not taking into account the energy of the surrounding environment. We can protect ourselves, but if we live in an environment that is constantly charged with negative or stagnant energy, it will be difficult to stay protected for long. We can't keep our attention focused on protection 24/7, and sooner or later the environment will influence our energy field. For this reason, it's essential to energetically cleanse the environment when we live or work. This can be done, for example, by burning resin incense, Palo Santo, or using other purification techniques. Another simple but effective method is to ensure fresh, clean air in the rooms. If the air in the environment is stagnant, negative energy will remain. However, with fresh air, negative energy will be more easily dissipated. I've covered the topic of energetic purification in 3 courses, totaling about 9 to 10 hours, because the subject is vast. If you want to go deeper, I invite you to check out my courses. But even just the suggestions I've given in these videos can be very useful. By following these tips, you will be able to avoid energy-related problems and stay protected on an energetic level. Let me know what you think about what I said in the comments, and if you liked the video, please give it a like to help me reach more people. If you're interested in the topics I cover, subscribe to the channel so you can watch the upcoming videos. See you in the next video. Goodbye.